Creating a space like this for creatives is important because a lot of us don't know how to engage with other writers. We're naturally introverted. Sometimes we get writer's block, and we need to connect with one another, feed off of each other's energy, and see what we can get from that. Because sometimes creating, you gotta reattach yourself to the world, attach yourself to other people like yourself, and see what you guys can come up with. So every week, we gather creatives. We get them to be vulnerable. We create these writing exercises, and we challenge them to tap into parts of them that they haven't before. Every week, we join together at HQ Arvin, which is at 228 Arvin Avenue in Atlanta, Georgia. We start at 7 p.m., so make sure you're there every week. Bring your journals, bring your laptop, and be ready to create and gather with your other fellow creatives. Oh, shit. Hello, everybody. I'm trying to get this flyer from in front of my face. Hi, guys. Welcome on to, I didn't even get a chance to look at my makeup and stuff. Y'all did a good job in 5 minutes because I was rushing. I'm trying to get myself prepared for today's live chat. So, as you just saw in the video, normally in Atlanta, we do a weekly gathering for Black creatives, and it's we have this holistic conversation around our creative of our creativity, our projects, our family. We deal with personal issues. We dive in deep. We have fun. We do. We have outings and all that jazz. So I wanted to be able to have this conversation that we normally have in person, virtually. I know that a lot is going on, especially with COVID, the coronavirus outbreak, and I think we're going into like week 7. I don't even remember what week that we're in now, where we've been in the house. So I figured, I guess, I'll step in front of the camera and we'll do some virtual writing exercises, and we'll have these conversations about these things that may have triggered us, some of if we having some creative blockages, if we need to dive into some writing exercises. Also, you can network in the comments as well. We're also going to be throwing in some, matter of fact, I want to show one now. I'm actually going to be bringing on one of my business partners, my business partner and the CEO of AAMBC. She's going to be co-hosting this conversation with me, and offer up her insight on just some of these writing prompts that we're going to do tonight. Let me see. So for instance, we're going to throw in some questions and some comments. Some comments here that you can actually participate in the chat room with some of your fellow creatives in there. We're also going to do some writing exercises that's going to allow you guys to kind of expand your creativity and kind of challenge you guys a little bit. And some of these comments that were thrown up here, we want you guys to kind of engage and network with some of the people that's also tuning in. I also am going to be tweeting, so if you're not following me on Twitter, make sure that you are, because we're going to be adding in some trivia questions and some other opportunities for you guys, especially for those who are planning to come to Black Writers Weekend later on this summer. Hopefully, if all goes well, we will be having Black Writers Weekend this August. Laquita, are you ready? Because I'm going to get ready to bring you on. For those who are not familiar with Black Writers Weekend, really quickly before we get started, you can go to blackwritersweekend.com. We're still looking for authors who would like to speak and participate in some of the book signings that we're going to be doing. So again, go to blackwritersweekend.com. We're going to have some parties, some socials, obviously, and of course some book signings. And then we will be streaming our podcast all weekend. So if everything goes well, August 27th through the 29th, hopefully we'll see you guys there. Laquita Adams.
Hola.
Hi, my ladies. How are thou?
I'm great. I'm safe. I'm washing my hands.
You washing your hands. Good
Yep.
job. I am so proud of you. Thank you so much for actually coming on this chat with me because I have first of all I had this idea of doing oh look at us being pulled back and stuff. That's so professional stuff. Well, because was my head looking big?
I really wasn't looking at your face.
Oh, okay. You know what?
I wasn't
So what's going on in DC? Update us on what you've been doing for like the past 6 weeks since everybody's kind of been stuck in the house.
working and having a million Zoom calls.
Zoom calls doing what? Them cheeks.
Everything you can think of, meetings with staff, school, teachers, everything. I'm just over it.
So have you been doing any writing yourself?
No, I was supposed to start the other day, but I didn't. I had work to do.
Howdy guys, I see you guys in the chat room. Okay, so I want to start with some of these writing prompts that we have. So, guys, I want you to kind of take note to this graphic here, which says winter, strawberries, and Mickey Mouse. I kind of got this idea from you, Quita, when you said throw in 3 ideas and create a writing exercise and see what people come up with.
Okay.
So these are, I'm going to challenge you since I'm going to be moderating for the most part. I'm going to challenge you, or you can challenge me, hey, to write a really short story that includes all 3 of these points: winter, strawberries, and Mickey Mouse.
Okay.
You think you can do that? All right. So how many
Yep.
minutes you want?
You know, mine gonna be comedy.
Okay, I'm gonna give you until 7:20, 7 minutes.
Man, you gotta give me some time to open up.
Countdown start now. Do we got a countdown on here? That would have been tight
I
if
don't
we would have
know.
had a countdown. All right. So the first comment, I want you guys in the comment section to comment, or in the comment section to
That was
comment.
like 8 comments. Oh my goodness. The first comment, I want you to comment in the comment section. What?
All right. The statement or the answer or whatever, the comment trivia is name
Hold
one
on,
thing that you regret.
Clay. Clay's here from earlier
Play.
today.
And guys, if you do have questions, I'm also taking writing advice. So that is one of the biggest, one of the main goals for tonight. So if you do have questions about any and everything, don't think that you about to come on here and get some consulting though. Like we ain't about to dive in deep. But if you have questions that you want to ask about writing, about publishing, about branding, what else? Balancing with your writing career and family, all the above. If you have questions, throw it in the comment section so that we can throw it up on the screen and I'll answer it. And definitely challenge me because I like to think that I know everything.
She's not kidding, guys.
So again, I'm looking forward to you guys participating. So comment, and I want you guys to think about name one thing that you regret. I'm gonna go ahead and comment and say one thing that I regret. Um, and that was actually not staying aggressive enough. I think I started just getting old. I think at some point when you not old in the sense as my age is old, but just tired. So learning how to balance everything that I wanted to do, personally, professionally, finding a really good balance for that. I regret not having a really, really good balance for that. So now that I've kind of, become a little bit more seasoned, I'm a summer chicken. I'm not quite a spring chicken, but I'm a summer chicken. But I'm growing up and getting wiser. Um, I learned to kind of find a balance, and I have a daily to-do list that I focus on a daily basis to make sure that I meet my goals and my overall goal. And I have self-care methods that I utilize every day.
I
Oh, and
see
if
y'all regrets.
you said what?
I'm looking at the comments. I see the regrets.
Oh, okay, I'm about to start showing them. I'm cheating
Hmm.
so hard, my head's starting to hurt.
That's ridiculous.
Uh,
Sidebar, can you tell me what's those three things I was supposed to be writing about again? Because I forgot.
Strawberries. Okay, y'all. So right now, Laquita is participating in a writing challenge. You guys can participate as well. And if you want to come on live, I will give you guys the link to come into the studio and you guys can join us into the studio. You can read off your story. But the three topics is winter, strawberry, strawberries, and Mickey Mouse. That's gonna be fun. All right, so the first comment that we asked you guys was name one thing that you regret. So we do have a couple. Ooh, somebody says, I regret not finishing school. Okay. Then that's one thing you can actually undo. So if you want to finish school, hey, go back. I like that.
UMBC offering free classes.
Who offering free classes?
University of Maryland Global Campus.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
You know what? Yes, we can
What?
hear you.
University of Maryland Global Campus.
Oh, okay. You talking about her go to school. Okay, back to this comment.
Yes, I saw a commercial. It said
Okay,
if
so
you are
Laquita was
affected by
saying
COVID-19, you can go. You can take a free course.
this is true, so no excuses. You know what? Laquita's very good. I call her the motivator. She's very good at making people believe in the impossible. I've seen her make people believe that they can carry cars on their shoulders and they are not superhuman. But because she has talked them up, she really believes, well, they really believe that now because Laquita says so. They can lift the car and carry it on their shoulders.
As
So,
long as they achieve the goal, that's all I care about.
as long as they achieve the goal.
Yep.
Oh, so the next regret was committing too soon. Ooh, committing
You
to
can change
what?
that too.
Committing to what though? I like that comment. What we talking about, Clarence?
That's Clay. Clay,
I
what
know
you
that's
over there
Clay.
committing to?
I know that's Clay. Clay, what you talking about? We'll talk about that later. But Clay is up and coming, right with Clarence White. You guys, he's a up and coming author. You guys will see a lot more about him and his stories coming up. Let's look at this next regret. I regret not publishing my writing working on it though. You know what? Hey, it's Janisa, right? My lady, she showed the hello. So, okay, guys who were not here in the very beginning, I showed you guys a video of the group that basically I meet up with every Wednesday, and Janicia is one of our regular members. I remember when she came in. You know what? I wish that you had the link so you can come into the studio. Actually, look, Laquita, can you drop the link into the comments? Hold on.
Come on, you know I'm not like you. What link? Where do I get the link?
My bad. I'm about to invite the guest right now. If you would like to come on at any time, you can always just select this link here. I hope I'm doing it right. But anywho, so when we started this, when I started this group, she would not, she was just, yeah, she was mean. I'm gonna just say like it was. She was mean. She wouldn't talk to nobody. She had this mean, smug, like something stank looking face the whole time. And it was almost like pulling teeth to get her just to talk, say hi, things like that. And I'm very good at getting people just to say hello because I love kind of pulling people out of that shell. And from the very first meeting all the way up to the last, she was not only more open, but she was the main one that was coming every week. She was writing, she was sharing her original pieces, and she was participating in the weekly writing prompts. So definitely excited to see that she joined us tonight. Um I'm and what she say? Yes, she was. Hey, Janetta, that's who you was on the live for the awards live stream. Janetta's also one of oh Lord, she came in here. Hold on, you gotta let her come on in a minute. But hold on, Janetta is also one of, I like to call them my students as well. That was a part of the weekly group. Let's go ahead and let Janessa in. Let's see. Tell us about, first of all, how have you been, my lady?
I've been good. I hate teaching online, but yeah,
I
I've
know
been
you strict
writing.
too.
Yeah, I am. I've been writing. I finished what I want to be my first book, and I have my idea for my cover art. So I'm working.
Good job. You know what? I would definitely want to be the first person to see. Definitely one of the first, if not
Yeah.
the first. Because I want to brag a little bit. I want to support you and like shout you out. That's a big step. It seemed as
Yep.
though from the very beginning, you got to first talk about that, where you were feeling. How you were feeling when you first came to our group, and to how
So
you were
y'all
feeling.
like to say y'all say I was mean, but I just was standoffish and I didn't like being vulnerable. In every activity and exercise you had us do, it was like open up. And that just was something I wasn't good at doing. But it really helped me with writing. It helped me to accept readers because I used to say, oh, I write for myself. I don't write for other people. It's just stress relief.
Right.
But I can get a little check. I can get some coins from what I'm doing. So,
Why not?
um, right. So it opened me up, and I really do appreciate it.
Well, I'm excited for you. Like, I think like my most fun part was just seeing you guys enjoy it. Like, you've seen some of our most vulnerable conversations, and you've seen people
Yep.
transform, and it really became something more than, I don't know. I mean, I just like to talk and things like that. So it became more than just gathering and just having conversations. People really began to grow from that. So I'm really excited to see that you got a book coming out. I definitely want to see, like I said, I want my own personal copy. And then we will be resuming class again when COVID
One
is
day.
gone. So no
Right.
excuses. And then we definitely want to know like your first book signing, like all of that, because you know how we do in the group. So, and if anybody who is in Atlanta, y'all interested in being in the group too, let me know. Just hit me up on social media. I will share the information with y'all.
Yep. I will say, because at first I wouldn't tell people that I was a writer. And then, like, as time went on, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm writing. Oh, I'm writing. Oh, I'm taking
Mhm.
this time to write. So thank you.
Yeah, you always been a writer, but now that you stepping in and owning it, and look at you and stuff, like you got your natural hair flowing and stuff, you
That's all I
glowing, you
want.
looking good sitting up in the house.
I've been on TikTok videos.
You know what? I just did my first TikTok video right before this live stream.
It's fun.
So I am on TikTok now, you guys, as Traces of Mika. So go and follow me. That's where I'm going to be really doing, like really showing like the Mika side of me. So go and follow me on TikTok, guys. And I'm gonna follow you too. Find me on TikTok so I can follow.
I'll find you. Do I
All
stay in
right.
here or do I get off of this video thing?
No, I'm just gonna you can just exit out, but I've already all right, like, are you done? Let's see if she's done with the story to give me more time. Are you done yet?
Who I wasn't even writing because where is the thing to show me the
What?
three things? All I heard was
I
strawberries.
just showed you. You know what? You about to get disqualified because it is already 7:24, and you supposed to have been done at
You keep
7:20.
putting it up there for 2 seconds, like I'm gonna remember when the
But it
strawberries.
out. That's not my fault. Okay, guys. So while she is figuring this out again, the 3 points for your writing exercise. Again, Laquita's writing a short story that's going to include these 3 points: winner, strawberries, and Mickey Mouse. Now we're going to move on to the next comment trivia. Not that one. That's a little thingy majiggy. What's this? But not that one. There we go. Comment. So now I want you guys to comment who was your favorite Arthur. Let us know in your comment in the comment thread. If you're either on YouTube or on Facebook, let us know who your favorite Arthur was. I will reflect on my favorite Arthur before I even stepped into the industry. I wish I had the book on me, but it was All That in a Bag of Chips, and that was written by Darian Lee. And it's actually a 4-part series. It's one of my most favorite, series I've ever written. It's one of the main reasons why I started really diving into urban fiction and romance because of Darian Lee. I think she really still writes now, but it's not as frequent. But if y'all have not read that, I think it's All That in a Bag of Chips. Diggity Dang It is All That in a Bag of Chips because all the books are named something different. So let me look it up because I want you guys to really read it. All That in a Bag of Chips, Brotherly Love is one. What Goes Around Comes Around Been there, done that. Okay, this is the cereal. Okay, so all that in the bag of chips. What goes around comes around. That's book two. And then been there, done that, book three. And then when hell freezes over, book four. I'm gonna actually tweet those out. So make sure you guys go out and check out Miss Darian B. Um, oh, we just got a private regret. Um, some people are still sharing their regrets. So also make sure you type in your favorite author as well. So we have a private message here that says, okay, you guys have to, well, actually, I'm going to kick you guys out so you guys can actually comment on the actual comment thread. So Janisa and Martini, I need you guys to actually comment on the actual Facebook page and actual YouTube page so we can see you guys' comments publicly. Janisa says her favorite author. Oh, she says she's her favorite author of all time. And then we also have someone that says, I regret not learning to love myself in my youth. I think that's a common regret that a lot of us have to learn and grow from. And then Janissa, her favorite author is Mary Morrison and Candace Coolies. We also have Clarence who says his favorite author is Zora Neale Hurston. What is your favorite book by Zora Neale Hurston? I have to be very honest, you guys. If it was not for school and required learning, I probably would have not picked up a Zora Neale Hurston book. So I would like to, if you guys will comment in the section, let me know what book that you think that I should try by Zora Neale Hurston. And I actually want to try while we're doing this quarantine and challenge myself a little bit. I think we have a new guest, Martini. If you actually want to come on, I can add you to the live stream if you have a question. Again, you guys, I am taking questions, writing questions if you need writing advice. If you have, I'll be going through a writing block right now. If you want to just talk about your project and get some advice on that, I'm taking those type of questions today too. So let's see. Janessa's in here. She says her favorite artist, Candace Dow, Mary Morrison. Let's go to the next brand, the next comment. And here is going to be favorite person in your life. Who is that and why? So leave a comment in the chat room. Let us know who your favorite person is and why it is. My favorite person in the whole world. Ooh, that's an interesting question. But it probably has to be Laquita, who is participating in her writing exercise right now. I'm always trying to work last minute. But my favorite person, I feel like everyone needs to have that one person that they can be completely vulnerable with, completely open and honest with, and also who can tell them exactly who they are, exactly what they're doing wrong or need to improve in, and they take that criticism and they embrace it. Someone that you can trust with your secrets, someone that you can trust with your vision. And I think that when you have that one person that you can lean on, and that one person that you can completely depend on, is very ideal and very important to any creative and whatever creative process that you have. I know for me personally, my mouth sometimes doesn't keep up with my brain because my brain is constantly going, 100 miles a minute. I'm thinking about multiple things at once. I'm trying to juggle this project and juggle my thoughts. Having someone to tell me, hey, slow it down, or hey, take a breather, or go for a walk, or it's okay, or just break down your to-do list and kind of just get you back on track. For me, that is very key to staying sane in this process. Having that at least one good person. You don't need multiple people. I feel that multiple different people can offer you something different. I think we got one more comment. Again, so again, you guys share who's your favorite person. I think we've got a couple of comments. So share your favorite person in your life and tell me why that is. Let's see. One of my former coworkers turned friend who I do my podcast with, she's like a big sister. Oh, cool beans. So I see your relationship really grew over time. That probably took, I think sometimes people don't understand too, uh, um, oh, I don't know. Can you, someone was saying that my voice sounds a little choppy, so I don't know if that is my phone or if it's coming through the computer. I hope not. But you guys let me know if you really can't hear me. Oh yeah, so back to my point as well, with Janessa's comment, for her favorite person to be someone who started off as a co-worker. That for me is an example of how it can take time to actually build a bond and a trust with someone. So being open and vulnerable with somebody for them to even get to that point where they can become your person and you can become dependable on them, you have to be open to the times that it takes for that to happen too. And I think I have one more comment. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is a fun one. I'll cover no my answer. So leave in the comments, after COVID is gone, where would you like to go? Would you go to Ghana, Thailand, or Jamaica? And that's just a little fun little trivia thing. I'm also going to give you guys some writing exercises, and I actually plan on doing this live conversation every week. It'll probably be next Wednesday when I actually do the next live feed. I'm going to actually have it on Wednesday. But we want to go over these writing prompts, these exercises here. So this one is about your dreams. So we want you to write about one of your recent dreams that you had, and we want you to expand on the dream and see what story can take you. So we want you guys to participate in this writing exercise. I'm actually going to be adding this on my social media. And there's going to be a recording of this video on my IGTV, so you'll be able to see these writing exercises here. But we're going to go over these writing exercises on our next live stream too. Or you can email them to me so I can also share them. I want to say this is another writing exercise here. Fear. What are you afraid of, and how could you overcome it? I think we have one more other comment. Clarence says, well, his favorite people are his children. And he has a whole bunch. Ooh, really? Really? Clarence, how many kids you got? He says, my closest is the youngest, and you spend the most with them. That's beautiful. I think that, and probably as you've gotten older, Clarence, you probably became a better person. And so meaning you may have learned how to better communicate as well too. So I imagine that as you've gotten older and as your children gotten older, you've learned to not only love them better, but communicate with them better and understand their needs. So it's really cool that you're building that bond with your children. So definitely keep that up. I hope that that continues even with your older children too. Let's talk with this person. Says their person is themselves. Well, okay. I mean, I like that. I like that we have self-confidence there. I'm one of my favorite persons too. I think I'm a pretty cool person. Oh, and then they say their kids. So that's good. And then, so to answer where I would like to go would be Ghana. And this is also this person's place they would like to go when COVID is over. Let me see. And we lost Laquita. So when Laquita comes back, I'm going to see if she's ready for us to read her story.
Creating a space like this for creatives is important because a lot of us don't know how to engage with other writers. We're naturally introverted. Sometimes we get writer's block, and we need to connect with one another, feed off of each other's energy, and see what we can get from that. Because sometimes creating, you got to reattach yourself to the world, attach yourself to other people like yourself, and see what you guys can come up with. So every week, we gather creatives. We get them to be vulnerable. We create these writing exercises, and we challenge them to tap into parts of them that they haven't before. Every week, we join together at HQ Arvin, which is at 228 Arvin Avenue in Atlanta, Georgia. We start at 7 p.m., so make sure you're there every week. Bring your journals, bring your laptop, and be ready to create and gather with your other fellow creatives.
I want to talk about my recent project that I just released too, which I'm really, really excited about. This was somewhat, took me a minute to finish creating for a number of reasons, but one was I began, as I grew in my creativity, I got really anal with my story writing. And for some reason, I felt like I had to really go back in it and make sure that I was being expressive enough. I was using different dialogue. I was challenging myself creatively too. And I think that as I've gotten older, just with every book that I'm writing, I'm realizing a different process that I'm needing to take. So with Sugar Hill, and there are different ways that you can actually begin to break down your story. For me, Sugar Hill started with an actual writing exercise like tonight. I was on the phone with Laquita actually, and we had just finished a really long work day, and she threw out 3 topics, much like what we're doing now with her. Again, her writing exercise is this: winter strawberry and Mickey Mouse. So what she did was she cut on some music, put her phone on speaker, and I just started freestyling, a conversation. And that's basically what you hear in the very beginning of Sugar Hill, not here, but read in the very beginning of Sugar Hill is me actually just freestyling that whole conversation in my head. They're on the plane, he's flirting, she's intrigued, but she's also like, okay, what's going on? Who is this guy? Crazy. It took me maybe a year to really sit down and write on this book because it started with a writing exercise, meaning it wasn't something that was technically a story that I felt like I had to get out. And that's normally how I start my stories. And so because I had this writing exercise and ended up becoming this love story, I then began to figure out a way to tell Danny's story in the best way I possibly could. So with Sugar Hill, you have a woman who is struggling to allow her guard down with someone new. And ironically, she's also in a relationship where she's not feeling fulfilled and she's not feeling like the person actually, likes her or supports her. And there's a lot, obviously, I read a lot of different secrets and twists and turns. And she meets this guy, this stranger, and he's handsome and, he's intelligent. And then he so happens to be in the same industry as her. And he's very tempting. And some people may have said, well, wait a minute, how can your characters actually be, your main character, she has a boyfriend. Isn't that really cheating? I wanted to really create a love story where the beginning isn't as pretty, it's not conventional, it's not a fairy tale. It's sometimes real life. Realistically, a lot of us, when we get in these relationships or when we meet someone new, they're attached to something or they're leaving out of something. And this is just real life for the most part. So Sugar Hill, for me, ended up becoming one of those stories that I really, really, really enjoyed. So go you guys check that out. I imagine you guys will enjoy that. It's a really quick read. Act 2 will be coming out this summer too. So there's one more act that's going to be happening with that story. Let me jump into my comment section. Let me see. All right. So back to trips and places that we would like to go. South Africa. I'm also very interested in East and North Africa. I was on my way to Costa Rica. Okay, so I see you like to travel and stuff. Okay. Hey, and you know what would be great, Clarence, for you to actually plan a family trip with only your children. Definitely after COVID is done, pick a destination, get them all there. It seems like you like to travel anyway. I think that'd be a really great investment. And and not only that, all your babies are together at one. That would be really dope. So I think that'd be something that you should really, think about. That'd be fun. Let's see. And then somebody else said, oh, they have to push back their Hawaii trip. Oh yeah, I remember you did say you were going to Hawaii. And Canada trip. I hope that you guys are continuing to stay safe out there. My opinion about COVID is simply this, and I hope that you guys can really hear me. Um, Regardless, and I know you guys hear and see all these different theories when it comes to COVID, why it started, where it came from, how you can get it, who's dying from it, all of these different theories and conspiracies, regardless of um, why COVID is here, where it came from, something is happening and something is here. So obviously being smart, being practical, and being safe is the key. We've always we as Black folks have witnessed different ways where they have brought on a pandemic when it comes to our specific race. We've dealt with this many different ways. And now because of the internet, we're able to see a lot of different things logically. Like the news is telling us so many different things every single day. So you really have to seek out the information yourself. You have to really think about this thing logically and practically. Obviously, something is going on. Obviously, there are people dying from this disease. It's almost 60,000 people now that have passed away. And we're going to continue to deal with these types of things. Mostly, I hate that it is affecting, Black folks more so than other races, as they say. And that is, that comes with a lot of different diseases that we deal with. And at some point, we have to start taking more control of our legacies, taking more control of what we feed ourselves, how we teach our children, what we teach our children, so that these things can stop happening. We can stop having and being prone to so many diseases and health issues if we just start with ourselves and then pass that down to our children and teach our children better habits. Also with financial literacy, like teach our children to have your children open a bank account and teach them how to manage their monies and teach them responsibility. Build businesses and build your children how to build and grow their own. I think if we start this now with ourselves and pass it on to our children and give them that knowledge, where they know no other way. And don't be so quick to kick your children out when they turn 18. Like our children are not capable of functioning on their own at 18 years old. So let's be a little bit more, let's take more accountability in our own life. Yes, we know we deal with history that is ugly. Yes, we know we deal with current racism and yes, we know that we deal with different things that hinder us and it's harder for us. It's even harder for Black women. So like it's a lot of different things that we deal with. But if you take accountability in your own journey, if you put your best foot forward, your odds are much better. Um, the idea of achieving those goals is much better. It's just like saying that you want a house or you want the riches. You have to put in the work, or you have to build the house brick by brick, piece by piece, being patient in that process, doing your part is going to be key into your own happiness, your own security, and then also your own health. It's like start taking some accountability in that part. And that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say. So I have no more um thingamajiggies, comment trivias for you guys to participate in. Again, most of you guys said Ghana for places that you want to go, and that's definitely one of the places I want to go as well. I want you to think about, if you did not answer this out loud, think about one of your favorite persons in your life and why that is. And then think about your favorite author and why you even fell in love with reading. And then we're going to go over some of these writing exercises. Fear, what are you afraid of and how do you work through it? And then dreams. I really want you to process one of your latest dreams, expand on that, um, and see where it can take you. Like, be really creative with that. Even if the dream was, just outlandish, then it's a dream. And, for the most part, we write fiction. So challenge yourself in that. And then most of you did comment about naming one of your regrets. If you did not actually openly speak out one of your regrets, reflect on some things that you may regret in your life that you want to, better move forward, or you just want to learn from it or heal from it. Reflect on that this next week and find ways to be okay with the past, be okay with the choices that you made back then. Other than that, that is all I have for you guys. I really enjoyed this. I'm hoping that as we continue to have these conversations virtually, we'll have more participation, and I'm going to also be bringing on some guests who I feel will be really, really entertaining and engaging with you guys as well. And also, I'm going to get that story from Laquita, and I'm going to share it on my social media. Again, her writing exercise was Winter Strawberries and Mickey Mouse. And if you guys actually want to participate in this writing exercise, I may just give out something or have like a free consult call with you one-on-one. Feel free to email me at imtnewhouse@gmail. Again, it's imtnewhouse@gmail. If you want to participate in this writing exercise, if I like it, I'll definitely read it on my next live stream and and share it. So again, until then, until next week, guys, be safe, write, practice your self-care measures, communicate with those that you love, do some healthy reflecting and some healthy healing. And I will see you all here on next week. Be blessed, be safe, wash your hands.